Hello there, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Baking It on Broadway. I am your faithful host, Matt Koplik, and to my left is a wonderful revolutionary, a hard factory worker, and every now and then, a beautiful Cosette ingenue, Melissa Mitchell of Broadway's Les Misérables. So today, we are going to bake a pie, a wonderful apple pear pie with some walnuts in there. I hope you don't have a walnut allergy.
No.
Great, I should have asked you that beforehand.
No, it's all good, and
Yeah.
I love pie.
I mean,
This is going to be good.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. First thing we do, we preheat our oven to 425 degrees. We do the honor. And then
425!
we are going to start by sifting some flour.
Sifting!
Sifting.
I sift in the show.
Do you?
That's the first thing I do on stage. We sift wheat.
Dun, 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 dun. This is your second time doing Les Mis.
It is my second time doing
Yes.
Les Mis. I did Les Mis regionally at Pioneer Theatre Company. I got home from that contract a month before the auditions here in New York for the Broadway revival.
So you had like an unfair advantage because like you knew all the secrets.
I was like, I know this role. It's fun. And then I got called back to the ensemble final callbacks, and there we did Lovely Ladies. I know.
If ever there was a bigger metaphor for final callbacks as an actor, it's having to whore yourself out literally to
true.
music.
It's very true.
Business. Chili chuck. We need half a teaspoon of salt.
Salt. Okay,
Laser
that's good,
focus.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I had begun reading the novel. I didn't actually complete the entire novel until before the Broadway production. It took me. Well, I read it over the course of a year. It's 1,400 pages. Incredible novel. Sorry, I mean, get more sugar.
Just do a little sprinkle of cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Look at that
Oh,
go.
it looks so pretty.
Doesn't it? Yeah. We have to do 32 half tablespoons. I mean, I got a BFA in musical theater, so math is not my strong suit, so I have to write that down. Fun fact, you did not get a BFA in musical theater.
I didn't.
You study psychology at UCLA.
That's a true story.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Why
Good
go
question.
into musical theater? Did you just like look in the mirror one day and sang a high E and you're like, the world needs to see and hear me?
Here's the thing. I have been doing theater since I was a kid. I started, my first musical was when I was 8 years old, and that's when I was bit by the bug, as they say, just like fell in love, always knew that that's what I was going to do. And I've always had an interest in psychology. So basically I decided, I have a love for psychology. This is something I would love to study at the university level, and keep doing shows outside of school. I always knew I was going to pursue theater.
Yeah, that's like becoming like almost a goop.
Okay.
We might want to put a little bit more
Flour?
in. Just like a tiny...
Right.
You did not let it off the hook, you know what I mean?
The audience is like, is what he... are attributed to Andrew Kober.
The makeup song, okay.
Which happens every day. Taking off the makeup, but not all of the makeup. Just the dirty makeup, leave the pretty girl makeup. That's it. It leaves you hanging.
Literally...
It's so
for all you... Something like that. That's nice. You know what? Just because 7 times is never enough. Next up. Alright, so we're going to divide this in half. Look at... I found this really cool hack on the YouTube. You can put it in between wax paper and roll it, and it just won't stick. Second, we're actually going to put this in the fridge. It'll kind of harden a little bit more that way. Next up, for any good fruit pie, the filling. Yes. You can take an apple or a pear, your choice.
Pear, I like pears.
Okay.
This is so crazy how much this is paralleling what I do in the show, because on the barricade, we peel potatoes.
And all of that work was prepping for this moment. Fun fact, I have been backstage at the Imperial. I was in the very first Les Mis high school edition. The following year, Les Mis was closing. Final performance, they wanted to do sort of a celebration on the stage where they brought alums of the show and whatnot. Right. So I was one of the 6 people from our company who got to do it.
That's amazing.
I was 13, a foot shorter than everybody.
That's amazing.
If you ever have done Les Mis high school edition and you have the reference recording, you can hear 12-year-old me have 2 solos. You both the the old man's a goner for sure. It'll kill you as well.
Yes.
So I was sort of like a casualty. So we're gonna cut ourselves a little lemon. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that go. Absolutely.
I love a good crunch.
Crunch makes everything better.
It does. It really does.
We're gonna put some more cinnamon in. Some nutmeg.
Wow.
A little bit of allspice. Just need to be able to complement each other.
Absolutely.
Yet again, more flour. So, I think it's now time for us to bring out our dough.
Joe.
Let's go in and get that sucker. Perfecto. So would you like to do the honors of the first roll?
Sure.
But that's some high rolling there. So dainty. That's some Cosette rolling right there. Talk Clueless. Rolling with the homies. Top one off first. Look
Magic.
Magic!
I've got magic to do.
Just for you. I have it.
Flip it.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Really nicely
Really
done.
nice. Look at that.
Wow.
Get it. That is spectacular. I've never had luck like that. What's an achievable bar to set?
But we're not going to kill anyone.
So cool.
It's funny because my sisters and I at home, when we're cooking in the kitchen, we like to pretend that we're on a cooking show. So we're like, and now I'm over here doing this. And now, here I am, living the dream again.
Living the dream
getting
so
to
much.
bake a pie.
Let's put it right.
Okay.
Da, da.
Cheers.
To our pie. So, Melissa.
Yes.
We are going to do what I like to call Matt's world famous questionnaire. It's the kind of questionnaire that Javier Bardem, Tina Fey, Bill Clinton, Audra McDonald, Jane Krakowski know absolutely nothing about. Favorite musical?
Once on This Island is my favorite musical.
And you're so right for it, too. Favorite play?
Dollhouse. Henrik Ibsen.
So now I have the title that we call Musical Moped. The musical that you love, but like you don't want anybody walking in on you singing it. Yeah.
Frozen, maybe. But if I ever start to sing it, you know, in the dressing room or anywhere, it's like, no,
Yeah.
don't sing it, don't do it.
What is a role that you want to get a second crack at?
Oh, easy. Guinevere. I would love to do it again after some more years of life experience. I mean, I hope I get to do it again and
I hope so too.
bring some more to it. And
hopefully by the time you get to play it again, someone will have fixed Camelot.
Right! I mean, there's,
it still needs some fixing.
Oh my gosh, and it's doable. It's doable.
You need to do a lot of cutting.
A lot of cutting.
Cut. And now it's
and
a very brief 3.5 hours. Last movie that you saw?
Oh, the Jersey Boys movie.
Like back in June?
I don't do things. Remember, I don't know things, I don't do things.
You don't know things, don't do things.
I don't watch TV, I don't go to the movies.
You're a fantastic guest to have.
I am so good at things.
Ultimate dream role then?
The three are Maria in Sound of Music.
Okay.
Although I would like to do Maria in West Side Story too, if like people would believe me. And Clara on the Piazza, and Louise and Gypsy.
Good choice. Good choice.
Gypsy is one of my favorite musicals of all time. I mean, if I didn't say Once on This Island, I would say Gypsy.
Gypsy's okay. And I just think that she's a wonderful role. And when Laura Benanti did it, that strip was a masterclass. And I just went...
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
She's
and she
incredible.
got it. She got it. She nailed it.
So good.
But there's so many roles like that. Like, I think Pippin is secretly actually a great role.
Yeah.
As much as I love seeing, hunks with their shirts off,
right.
I really want to see someone kind of awkward and stumbly in the role.
Absolutely.
Who's, like, figuring his way out.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the same is true of Cosette. She is so layered and such an interesting role.
Yeah. Judy Kuhn got nominated for a Tony Award for playing
Judy!
Cosette.
She's my favorite! She's my favorite.
Her,
when she floats those notes, you just, like, it's a visceral reaction. You can't help it. Like,
think about that.
Best.
If Anne Hathaway could win an Oscar for playing Fantine, and Judy Kuhn in the original Broadway production was able to out-Tony nomination the Fantine as Cosette, like, that says something. There's meat there to be found in that role.
Incredible.
So I think that we can take a quick pause and we can check out on our pie. I think it might be done by now.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how that goes. Let's take out the guiding light. Take my hand and lead me to salvation.
Nice.
Go. 1, 2, 3.
That is delicious.
That is some good pie.
It is so good!
I want to thank Melissa Mitchell of Broadway.
I take a bite.
I have to take a bite. That's great promo. So Melissa Mitchell of Broadway's Les Misérables.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
I had fun with you.
Yay.
Feel free to drop by anytime and bake with us. So until next time, keep baking until you make it.
Cheers. Yay.
You were perfect. You were perfect.
You were perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bring it in here, girl.